Hey, what's up? This is your girl Diamond.
And this is Thailand.
And we're in Transpired. Well, we got some good news.
Some really, really good news.
Today in our city, not our hometown, because we're from Indianapolis, but we live
in Houston.
In our city, we have an openly gay mayor.
Oh my God.
Her name is Anise Parker.
And she looks like Hillary Clinton.
She looks like Toronto.
Another lesbian.
Secret. She's not openly gay. No, I'm joking. I think this is wonderful because she's always been openly gay.
Exactly.
And she's never made it an issue about her being gay.
An issue or deterrence. Like, it's always been, you know, she goes for what she wants and she finally got it, huh? I think it's amazing. She's been in a relationship for what, 19 years?
Right, and this is her sixth, running.
Yeah, her sixth time running
for some type of public office.
And I think it's so great. It's like, don't stop your goals, people. No matter what you are, don't let stuff get in your way. And no, she's I love how they were talking about her, and she's a family woman, and she has a wonderful family, and you know, they were setting it up like it was a heterosexual couple, and I thought that was like a great thing.
But you know, that's one of the things that I always complain about is they act like that our sexuality rules our life. Like, it only rules our life because the heterosexual community forces us to make it the issue.
Exactly.
We're so multifaceted, whether it be gay or transsexual. It's so much more than our genitalia. We are so much more than
who we having sex with.
Who we having sex with. All of that stuff. We're so much more. We want to deal with homelessness. We want to deal with world hunger. We want to deal with the big issues just like normal human beings will.
And I don't want to say normal because, like, we are normal people, you know, no matter what kind of walk of life. I mean, I know it's not the norm of, you know, society, but in the way it is, it's like this stuff, you know, gays, lesbians, transsexuals, bisexuals have been around since a long time.
Right.
So
Greek things before.
So it's like nothing. This is the norm, and it needs to be accepted. It needs to be.
It's not brand new.
Exactly.
I don't want to say it's the norm because it's not the norm.
I think anything that's traditional to a society is normal, and I think gays are traditional to everybody's society, no matter what. And I think people choose not to, see the LGBT community as the whole thing, the whole of it, or the normalcy of it, because they don't want to.
That makes sense. I guess because we've always been around. I guess that's why you say it's normal.
This is a normal thing. It's not like, I mean, and the funny thing is, no matter how many you deal with, so many people still look at us as though we're aliens. You know what I'm saying? No, as though, we don't breathe the same, bleed the same, piss the same, and or even love the same. People think that, because we're gay, we can't raise children. And here's this lady who's been married to her, since the union, they don't like to call it marriage.
No, the union. Not in Texas. She's in Texas. She's a resident of Texas. In Texas, like I told you guys in a little video on my channel, they do not recognize gay marriage, period. Even if you have a sex change, they don't recognize the marriage, regardless.
Exactly. But she's been in a civil union. Otherwise, anywhere else. She's been in a civil union for 19 years with the same woman, and they have children. I think her children are in college. One of the children are in college or something. So I think, this is a family person, no matter of her sexual orientation, although we applaud her for being out. And, it's so funny to me that you even have to be out, but you know what I'm saying? But I think it's a great thing that she didn't let it hinder her from doing a service to the community. And
I like how I'm just surprised that this is the biggest city that has elected. This is the biggest city. Houston is the biggest city that has elected an openly gay mayor.
Exactly.
Of course, we talked about in one of our videos about Stu
and the transgender person.
Yeah, we talked about that, but a point that I wanted to make is how people forget because they're taking our sexuality and making it this big thing, they forget that we do have intelligence because we have ideas that can affect the community because they think our sexuality
slices us in some kind of way.
Yeah, it makes it like
you have a retardation sort of because of your sexuality.
Because the heterosexual community thinks we're confused, but that means the rest of our intelligence is gone.
Exactly.
It doesn't make sense. That sounds stupid. That's dumb.
So yeah, but again,
but they still steal our ideas.
Oh, so no, because it's like, and even the gays will come up with something, and it never is like super big like this. Like the voguing thing and all that kind of stuff. Like, people never really get into it until like
Beyonce or
Madonna or somebody puts their face on it. A straight person puts their face on it.
Right, and then it's like, oh, we can vote. And
we've been doing it for 1,000 years.
Since, 70s, like
exactly,
60s.
Exactly. So
Beyonce pulls a ponytail up and it's hot.
The girls have been doing that. The girls have been doing that during Vogue Femme for 1,000 years. Female figure performance forever. So it's like, you know, it's like nothing. But again, I just want to say I am so glad. People, the reason why it's amazing because this is Texas, and Texas is for all its its joking connotation of steers and queers here. It's still conservative. It's extremely conservative, and for them to decide that, you know, it's more about the progress than the actual, you know, putting somebody in office is not gonna do shit.
The Bushes are all from here. Not even they're all from Texas. So they can give you an imagine of, you know, they were raised here, so you can only imagine what type of value system, you know.
It's just amazing that this is Texas, and you know, that this has happened in especially in Houston. Mind you, you know how blacks are homophobic as well on the down low. Houston is a large black city, and I think that speaks another volume for her getting in here and making something happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I would want to see the statistics. I didn't do a lot of research on it. I just was happy that it happened, but I would want to see the statistics of who voted for her. Say hi.
This has been Davis, the gay dog.
I'm having my white moment.
I don't play that game.
Joking.
I don't play that game with the dogs. But yes, we just want to say congratulations to Anise. She has a good name too, Anise.
Good girl.
Anise Parker. And it's so many good things about her. I think we'll probably end up doing a follow-up video just because I want us to really go into a lot of detail about, you know, who she is and the stuff that she's planning on doing. For one, transportation here in Houston is rude, and she's one that's going to fix it.
I personally like it.
I know. I do too. I really know, but they claim it's like rude here as far as public transportation.
Coming from a small city, going to an even smaller city, that was in Indianapolis, and go to an even smaller city in Jackson, and then coming here, they got it good. Now you can go to New York, they're not that much better.
Exactly.
And they're New York.
Like even coming from me coming from Miami to Indianapolis, or from Miami to here, the public transportation is so, I don't know. I think the public transportation here is a lot. It's really, really good compared to me. I think it's good. So,
but that's the entrance heart talking about. We're really proud of Anise Parker, and we want to let you guys know. Go check her out.
Please
continue to support her. Continue to support her, and you know, don't support her if she's against something that you don't believe.
Exactly.
You know, that's the point. She has to be for what's right for the people of the city.
And regardless of her sexual preference, I know so many people who don't feel that. Regardless of her sexual preference, she's the woman for the job.
Obviously, the people have spoken.
Looking over just the schematics of her campaign, she's the one. So, congratulations.
Congratulations. This is your girl Diamond.
And this is Thailand.
And we're in Trans Heart.
Thank you and good night.